Dennis Weaver here for the District 6 preview for week number 5 and a big week of road non-district contests for the District 6 teams. The lone home game of the week takes place in Sparta as White County plays host to Livingston Academy. Here's Jeff Barnes of WSMT with a Warriors report.
The White County Warriors will try to snap a 3-game losing streak as they host the Livingston Academy Wildcats at Warrior Stadium. It'll also be homecoming for the White County Warriors. The Warriors are 1-4 on the season and have been hit with an injury bug. Starting quarterback Bradley Barker will continue to be out. Hunter Cantrell will return, and Cole Bohannon will get the start once again tonight for the White County Warriors as they will try to slow down that Livingston Academy Wildcat offense. It's the Warriors taking on the Wildcats tonight in Sparta for homecoming. For 1050 WSMT Sports, I'm Jeff Barnes.
Coffee County travels to Williamson County to take on Independence. Setting us up for the action, this is Lucky Knott of Thunder Radio.
This week, the Coffee County Red Raiders will be on the road after picking up their first win at White County, 35-7. They will travel to Thompson Station to take on the Independence Eagles. This will be the first matchup between the two teams. Independence comes off a very impressive win over Centennial, 24-22, giving them an overall record of 4-1. Special game time of 7:30. It should be a great game between the Eagles and the Raiders. First meeting ever between the two teams. Reporting for Friday Night Thunder, I'm Lucky Knott from WMSR Radio.
Cookeville renews their rivalry with Lebanon tonight in Wilson County. With the Cavaliers report, here's David Flatt of WHUB in Cookeville.
Cookeville High School took the district lead last week with a win over Warren County, but it took the whole game for the Cavaliers to pull out the victory. The score was tied at 10-all in the first half, but the second half was all Cookeville's favor. The Cavaliers came out of the locker room with a fired-up offense and were able to put up 4 unanswered touchdowns before the Pioneers scored in the late fourth quarter for a final score of 38-16. The win gave the Cavaliers a record of 3-2. Cavaliers traveled to Lebanon on Friday, and even though the Blue Devils have a record of 1-4 this year, they always seem to give Cookeville a fit. The boys from Cookeville know that Lebanon is a better team than their record shows, and if you give them an inch, they'll take a mile, so the Cavaliers can't afford any letdowns in the game. If the Cavaliers bring a strong defense to the table, they should be able to keep the Blue Devils out of the end zone and put the ball in the hands of the Cookeville offense and let them control the tempo of the game. Reporting from Cookeville for WHUB News Talk 1400, I'm David Flatt.
The Jets of Cumberland County will attempt to slay the Dragons of York Institute tonight in Jamestown. Covering the Jets is Steve Randall of Wow Country, who files this report.
Following a 35-27 homecoming loss to Sequoia last Friday night, a game that saw Cumberland County's comeback fall just short as the Jets were at the Chiefs' 2-yard line as time expired, the Cumberland County High School Jets, now 1-4 on the season, traveled to Jamestown to take on the Dragons of York Institute this week. Cumberland County scored 27 points in the second half of last week's game, and Brandon Hawkins may have won the starting quarterback job. Tyler Howard continued his good play and has scored 11 touchdowns through the Jets' first 5 games this year. Coach Russ Parton continues to focus on attempting to get his squad to play 4 complete quarters. The Jets and Dragons, who posted a win over Cannon County last week, will be meeting for the 5th straight year. York had won 3 in a row before the Jets posted a 41-14 win last season. I'm Steve Randall, 102.5 Wow Country Sports.
And we conclude this week's report in Jack Daniels country as Warren County travels to Lynchburg to take on Moore County. The source of Pioneers coverage is Sports Radio 1230 WAKI in McMinnville, and they bring us Jay Walker with this report.
The Warren County Pioneers lost to Cookeville last week, but did show some improvement, especially on offense, where sophomore quarterback Hunter Mulligan passed for over 300 yards. Tonight, Warren County travels to Lynchburg for a non-district game against the Moore County Raiders. It's the first ever meeting between the two schools, although they have scrimmaged a few times on the practice field. The 3-2 Raiders hung 62 points on Middle Tennessee Christian last week, but the Pioneers are beginning to gel, although they are winless. This should be a good one tonight. It's Warren County and Moore County at Lynchburg. With Sports Radio 1230 WAKI, I'm Jay Walker.
That does it for the District 6 Roundup. Folks, you can join the discussion on Friday nights by following Friday Night Thunder on Facebook and Twitter. Just search for Friday Night Thunder. I am Dennis Weaver reporting for Friday Night Thunder.